Hello, I'm Jason Andoni, and today what we're going to be doing is how to do coding for beginners. But this time I wanted to, since we're on the topic of cars quite a bit, I decided to make a car racing story, and let's get into it. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna go to create new story. I'm thinking that maybe I could do that, but never mind. Actually, I'm just gonna click yes, and I want to go to this actual car. So first, I want to create a car. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna call it car. Now I'm gonna put it right here. And I want to try to create some sort of car type of object. So I'm not really sure how I can make it with such small pixels. So I'm going to try to make it as small as I can. And I'm going to try like something like this. Yeah. I'm not really sure on how I can really do this, but so now here is some type of car at least, and I can make it a little bigger. Yeah, this actually looks like a toy car, but it still looks fine. Keep it like this, and okay, that does look pretty good, I guess. Yeah, this looks like I could use it, but I think I can add like this, and I think that maybe I could just do it. Yeah, I think I can keep it like this. I guess I can make a top-down type of car racing thing like that. So I'm going to go right here. And okay, so now what I want to do is duplicate this by clicking this and going right here. So I just want to keep on duplicating this. And yeah. Now I'm just going to create another one. And I'm going to call this car 2 equal to. Okay, so now I'm just going to attempt to do the same exact thing. Click delete and right here. And now I'm just going to fill this in. Maybe this is a bit too far up. I'm just going to move it down right here. And yeah, so I'm just going to fill this in. This is exactly how it looked, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just going to add these. Yeah, so like this. And then I'm going to add blue. So now I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to move so right here, and then here, and then here, I'm going to duplicate it, and here. Okay, so now that I have 2 cars, and I'm pretty sure I should change the way this car looks to this, and I'm going to just duplicate this across, so now it changes it like this. And yeah, so now that we have 2 cars, I think that's all we'll really need. Now we'll go to the background creator, and what we'll be doing here is creating a simple road in this. So I'm just gonna start off by doing this, and I'm going to do this and like this. So I think that this should be some sort of huge racing event, because instead of just having it in a regular grassy biome, I want it in a kind of like a stadium. So I'm gonna create a new thing, and this time I'm gonna do it like this. So I'm just gonna have it like this, and right here. Okay, that seems good. And I'm just gonna fill this in by doing this. This seems faster. Okay, so now after I did this, what I can do is I'm just gonna like attempt to make a crowd. So by doing this, I want to make this like a huge crowd. So that's the attempt. That's how I want to attempt it. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on filling these in with other type of crowds, like this, and like that. Okay, so now I'm going to try to make it as compact as I can create it, so that we can have like to let it know that it's a huge event and it's like a big place. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm not sure if this really looks like a crowd, but I'm gonna do this, and now I'm gonna do the same right here. So that's good, and right here. So now I'm just gonna change this, so I can change it to like this and like this, and I want it so that the crowd really does change. So like this, and like this. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of extra spots that are not covered here. So like this, and like this, and this. So I think that this really works. Okay, so now that I have the crowd right here, I'm just going to select this and make it green to resemble grass, and just like this. And now I think that looks a little bit better. And I'm also going to add checkered type of flag, so at the end. And to do this, I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to do this. Okay? And I'm going to keep putting these down, just like this. Right here. So I'm just going to try to make this as checkered as I can. This, like this, and but so I'm just gonna make this fully checkered, and then I'm gonna wipe out the top of this, so right here and right here, to make it look like it's just one thing. So here, okay. Like this. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep doing this. Okay, so now that it's fully checkered as shown here, I'm just gonna wipe out these two, the top of this with gray. So like this and like this. Okay, and same for the bottom. And I'm just gonna fill this in. here. And yeah, I think that this would work. So then we have this at the end. And yeah, this looks pretty good. Yeah, I accidentally placed some of these. Okay. And now I think we can start. So, Okay, so I think that I'm gonna have to duplicate this. Same exact background, but then I'm going to take away these, so then it looks like it's the exact same thing, but then it'll have like a turn and stuff like that. So I want to make this turn by duplicating this, and you know what, maybe it'll be easier if I just duplicate this background and then wipe this clean. So I'm just going to erase this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this, and I'm going to make a turn. So something like this, I guess. Okay. So I just want to make another turn right here. So I want to make it so it looks symmetrical. So what I want to do is I'm going to do it right here. And so now, okay, I guess this looks like it could work. Yeah. And this. It's hard to make look symmetrical. And now I'm just going to illuminate these. Okay. So I guess this looks like it could work as a turn. So I'm just going to fill in a bit more of this and do it like this. So now I guess this would work as a turn. So I'm just going to add red right like this, so that it signifies that this is being turned. Okay, I'm just gonna add these. Oh. Okay, this, and there. Okay, I guess I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Like this. And I'm going to do the same for the outside area. Like this. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Two. Okay, I guess this looks something, although it doesn't look very symmetrical, I think that this would work as a good turning point. So I'm just going to add a few fans down here, cheering on. So this. Okay. So now I guess this looks good. And there's a few fans cheering on down here. And I'm just going to add plain grass for this point. Okay, and there. So I guess this looks good. So we have three things that we can use. And I'm just going to create the story. So we have this car and we have this car. So now let's finish this. I don't really know what to name this. And let's add our scenes. So I'm going to start with this scene. And now I'm going to make them both say. So I'm just going to let it wait for like 1 second because we don't want it to start off immediately with no warning. So we just want to wait for like 1 second to see everything and then blast off. So then it will say what happened here? Okay, so now I'm just going to say start and like this, and this will also say start. So they will say and start. Okay, just like this. So this is how I think it should look. Yeah, so I'm going to start them off a little bit more pulled apart. So like this, and like this. Okay, let's test that again. Yeah, that actually looks fine. So now what we're going to do is make them go forward and yeah, keep on going. So I'm going to do action and click move, make it go up, and let's see how many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so exactly 10 times I'll need to repeat this. And I'll do that by clicking this and 10. Okay, so I'll do the same for this. So I'll move and go up, and I will repeat this 10 times. Okay, and now I'm pretty sure that we should make this invisible like this, and then we can move on to the next scene. I just want this to be a quick scene. So then we can move on to this scene, and I don't want to edit this. I want to click this and make these two move there. So then I want them to move around this course by doing the action of moving up, and then we want it to move up 1, 2, 3 times. Like 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can do like 5 times, but yeah, 4 times will be good for this. So move, and I'll make it move up, and it will move for 4 times. So I'm just going to repeat that and click 4 right here. And this will be the same case, but this time I'll set this at only 3. So I'll make this repeat 3 times, and then I would assume this one would go 1, 2, 3, and this one would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now let's test it. So I think that this should work. I guess this seems a little bit fine. Now I'm just gonna make this move this way, and just like this. And this will do the same thing. So that will move like this for this, and this like this. So now I guess I need to move these even more. So this, I'm going to do the action to move this up. And let's see how many times. 1, 2. I'm just going to do 2 times. Repeat this 2 times. Like this. And that's what it will be like for this. This one will move up and then up and up. Okay, so this one will have to move. So when it moves this way, it'll immediately move up again. And then it will move this way. And then it'll move up again. So yeah, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it'll move like this. And I guess I should make it move one more time to this way. And then I'll make this move up once. Not that fast. And let's play this. Okay. So it looks like they're not actually turning. And that is because I need to change this character creator. So in this, the reason that they're not going to be turning at all is because when they're moving, it'll go right here. So walking 1 and walking 2. I guess that, yeah, I guess this works then. So I'm going to go back to this and I'm going to go back to this story right here. Okay, and let's resume the scene. And yeah, so this moves all the way up here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I finished the way it went, but I decided that maybe it'll save me a lot of time if I just make it as if these were waypoints. Or what I mean by waypoints is like they're not the actual car that's going, they're just showing where the car is in the map. So I think that that would make more sense in for a car to move backwards, because it's where it is in the thing. So I think that the small size of the cars really show that. So I think that that would work. And now let's move on to the next scene. So that's scene 1, and then scene 2. I also wanted, I think that it would be better to change the background to this. Or actually, never mind. Let's change. Yeah, let's keep this, and then it will be this one. Like this. Okay, and I'm not sure which should win. I'm just gonna look at this. What color is more there? I think red will win. So I'm just gonna make it so that red wins by making this, and I'm gonna make it so that this waits for nothing and immediately moves past to the finish line like this, and it will repeat 2 times like this, 3 times, and this will wait for 1 second, and then it will immediately move up and like this for also for 2 times like this, and then red will say, so then it'll broadcast to red. No, not this. Okay, so then the blue car will broadcast to the red car when it's done, and then the red car will wait for this broadcast and will immediately say, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that this wraps things up. The race. I'm just gonna, I guess the race makes sense. I'm gonna start this, and let me see how this played out. Okay? Start. And they immediately go off. So now this should be like a very zoomed out version, and you wouldn't be able to see the cars. Oh, I completely forgot that red came in first in the start. So I guess it makes sense for red to win anyways. I completely forgot that. And I guess, yeah, that pretty much wraps things up. I'm just gonna do this last time. So yeah, I guess while this is playing in the background, yeah, please like and subscribe to this video. And other than that, yeah, also comment. And bye. We're just gonna wait for this to play out. Come on, finish.